My son,
Yes.
who was on deployment
Yes.
out in the Pacific Ocean
Right.
on an aircraft carrier for the last 6 months, just came home today.
Did he?
Yes.
Did you have any idea?
Well, no, yeah, we knew he was
Okay,
coming home,
okay.
but you know, how long does it take to
Yeah.
get from there to here? That's kind of top secret.
Right.
But he sent me a picture. I'm stateside, Dad, and so got pictures of the
And when will he
reunion.
be an Eagle?
Probably not till the end of the month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But just great
Yeah.
news.
Oh, that's
Always
amazing.
a wonderful thing to see your family members come home after they've been on deployment for so long. All right, folks, you want to see what an inversion looks like? Take a look. This is time-lapse video now. This is up at Stanley. Here we go. Ready? So there you can see the fog and the low clouds this morning. I'm going to put this into motion, and what happens is that the sun finally took over, and we managed to burn some of that fog off, revealing an absolutely crystal clear blue day up in the mountains. So even the mountain valleys can see a little bit of fog and a little bit of inversion during the night and during the morning. But here's what's interesting to note. Two things I'm going to show you. First of all, let me show you what the valley temperatures are projected to do in the days to come. As the inversion settles in, look at how the daytime highs are going to be getting colder and colder, so that by Sunday the average high temperature could hit about 32 degrees. Now let me overlay on top of this what's going to be happening up in the mountains, because in the mountains it's the opposite. Tomorrow the mountains will still be colder than the valleys, but as the inversion starts to settle in here on Thursday, we should be equal temperatures in the mountains and the valley. But then on Friday we get warmer. We go up to 36 degrees up in McCall. On Saturday we hit 37 degrees in McCall. Boise is down to 33. And then on Sunday, we hit about 38 degrees up in McCall and Cascade, whereas Boise is going to be down to about 32 degrees. So that is typically the case with an inversion. It oftentimes will end up getting a little bit warmer in the mountains than it does in the valley. We're currently 38 degrees, so it's a little bit colder right now than it was yesterday at this time, a sign that the colder air is starting to settle into the valley floor. And all the storms, where are they? There's still a very active storm track. It's just favoring the eastern half of the country. Look at this front that stretches from the northeast all the way down into the state of Texas. And when that happens, we usually have the opposite scenario out here in the western United States. So if it's stormy on the east coast, it's typically very dry along the west coast. And that dryness is because the high pressure has anchored itself right over the western U.S., and the flow is everything is just going around the perimeter of the high. So our main storm track that would normally be bringing in one storm system after another has been pushed northward into Canada. And as long as the high pressure is in place, the storm track is going to stay well to the north. And guess what? Right now, the models are indicating that that storm track and the high pressure remains like this for at least 7 to 10 days, and it might be even a little bit longer, depending on how persistent this high pressure ridge is. So if we're looking for snow in the mountains, it's not going to happen anytime soon based on the extended forecast. And there you can see the temperature readings up in Stanley, about 32 degrees for the high temperature tomorrow after a cold low of -3. So some fog is expected, patchy in nature tomorrow, but I think it becomes more extensive by the end of the week and the weekend, with temperatures getting colder and colder. We're going to need some kind of a storm to come in and break this thing up.
That is good. And that will feel cold compared to what we've had. You know?
Because temperatures will be dropping down into the upper teens
Yeah. All right.
at night.
Okay.